All right, so here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is one. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time, and certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. All right, here he is, for my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. Our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Azamat, the professional Murzakanov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khalil Rountree Jr.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go with the start of round one. A couple of well-rounded athletes here, to be sure. We sat down with both of them in the fighter meeting, and they said they're kind of going to see what the other gives them before going too heavy on the strategy.
You absolutely have to take your time. When you're fighting a guy that feels like you're looking in the mirror, you cannot make mistakes. You got to think about how you would fight yourself whenever you're fighting someone as well-rounded as you are. So when you get in there, you take your time, you feel it out, and then you formulate a plan that will allow for you to win the fight. Great block there.
Went for the inside leg kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Just out of range with the straight left hand.
Keep your hands up, use your footwork now.
Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks.
He better check, that leg's getting beat up.
Did cross the midpoint of round one. Now goes to the uppercut.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
All right, hands up, hands up.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Rountree's hook to the body was blocked. Right idea, wrong execution. Takedown defense holds up.
The fighters separate.
So some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Big shot to the body.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Oh, got the hand free and landed out of the clinch position. 20 seconds left. Takedown defense holds up. Round two next.
Stop.
Defending yourself, or I'm going to stop the fight. You got to keep your hands up. Use your...
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Nice block.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch.
Straight punch lands. Gave him inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
No denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown.
Let him step over to the crucifix.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Rountree getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Oh.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Rountree's cut above the eye.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back.
You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight. Big knee lands to the body.
And they separate. And the horn sounds on round two. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Rountree's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, there's an effective counter with a straight punch. And again, he's got the reach advantage that has certainly helped him manage distance here tonight. Just misses with the straight left hand. Oh, blocks that kick to the body. Nicely done.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility is absolutely...
Oh! Hurt it again. Oh, yes, now we're going.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Azamat, the professional Murzakanov!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.